Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about something that's really exciting, and that's starting your own t-shirt business with just $400. Whether you're a creative that simply wants to turn your designs into profit, or whether you're somebody that just wants to start a new journey in entrepreneurship, this video is for you. In this video, I'll be walking you through the essentials and websites that I have used personally for my business. And with all that being said, let's get started. So the first step in starting any business, of course, is research. This is when you're going to be figuring out who it is that you want to sell to and what it is exactly that you want to sell. Do you want to sell to schools and organizations? Do you want to sell to businesses? Do you want to sell on online platforms, maybe like Etsy, TikTok Shop, or Amazon? Or are you the type of person that just wants to start your own t-shirt business where you're selling your designs and more so of your creative process? This is really important to figure out in the beginning because it'll affect where you buy your supplies from and exactly the method of printing that you'll like to use. So when it comes down to decorating your garments, that's something that you may want to figure out pretty soon too. Do you want to do embroidery? Do you want to do DTG, DTF, screen printing, or maybe even vinyl? There's a whole spectrum of different type of ways to garment decorate. So this is something that you really got to figure out in the beginning. You can change along the way, but just figure out exactly what materials and what type of printing and garment process is something more so that you can handle. If I was just starting out and I wanted to be cheap about it or on a budget, I would definitely go with DTF transfers. So I have personally ordered from Ninja Transfer, Jiffy Shirt, and Transfer Express from Stalls. I've ordered from a lot of other places, but I'm not going to mention them in this video only because I'm only putting y'all on to the actual good places that I have used, and I just don't want y'all wasting your time or your money. Y'all can figure that out on your own, whatever. So I definitely will go with ordering transfers only because you can print all colors. You don't have to use your time, your convenience, your energy cutting out these designs or making these designs. Once you get them from your customer or wherever you get them from, you could just send them to these websites. They print them and they usually have really fast shipping. I know Jiffy Shirt usually has like 24 to 48 hour shipping, and the same thing with Ninja Transfer if you do pay for it. Now, I do order from Ninja Transfer because they are local to me. I'm in Philadelphia and they are too. So I know typically I'll get my stuff a lot faster. So they kind of have an advantage over everybody else just when it comes to me. Another great thing about transfers are also the price. You could typically see a transfer go from anywhere between like $2 to maybe $5. Now that might sound a little bit off or bad to you, but it's actually a okay price for you to not have to print anything, buy anything. You don't have any machines running. You're not really doing that much of a job. So you just put these transfers. So you just put your order in online and then the transfers come. The next step of your research would be actually sourcing your material. Where would you be getting your garments from? Before I had a wholesaler license, I would order from Jiffy Shirt. Jiffy Shirt is actually a website where anybody could order from, kind of like Amazon, but for all things garments. You can get your t-shirts here. They have an array of different gildings, next levels, comfort colors. You could order all of the different types of brands. You could order it on Jiffy Shirt. You don't need a reseller's license. You don't need a LLC. You don't need all of that extra stuff that you would have to pay for to legitimize your business. You can just go right on a Jiffy Shirt, order your stuff, and their stuff comes pretty fast as well. So Jiffy Shirt and DTF transfers, I'm telling y'all, on a budget, that's the way I would definitely go. Now your next step, of course, will be figuring out your designs. So there's a lot of websites where you can buy designs off of, or if you're going B2B, your customers should already come with their designs. So they may already have their logo for their business. All you have to do is get the file and then just upload it on the websites to print the transfers. If you're new to maybe creating designs, you may want to check out Canva. I know that they have like a really cheap subscription where you can make your own SVGs, PNGs, or things like that. Or you may even want to check out Creative Fabrica. It's just basically a marketplace where you combine different types of text, fonts, maybe even designs, embroidery files. It has a little bit of something for everybody, and the subscription is really cheap. Also, places like Etsy also sells their designs, so you can go in there and look for trending designs that you may see on there, and they're typically cheap too. Can range anywhere between $1 to $6 for certain PNGs. Also, guys, pay attention to these Etsy sellers. Some of them may have in their description or in their bio that they have a website. Click onto their website, because usually their prices on their website for the same PNGs and same designs will be cheaper on their website. It's like they give you like a special discount or something for coming to their website. So that's what I like to do. I like to scope out what I like to see on Etsy and then go to their website, and I'll typically buy from their website because it's a lot cheaper. All right, so we figured out who we're selling to, where we're getting our materials from, where we're getting our designs from. Now, the only thing that we actually need is a heat press. When I first started out, I bought a basic heat press from off of Amazon. It was a 15 by 15 clamshell. I have a video on that if you guys are interested in it, but this was the most budget-friendly heat press I could find at the time. Remember, we were only on a budget of $400. So at the time, I probably paid $100, $120 for this heat press. It probably is a little bit more expensive now, but it worked. There is a spectrum of different types of heat presses with just a lot more bells and whistles. They might be a little bit more accurate, but we're on a budget, so that's what's going to work. Now, our actual final step is shipping. This is where it could get a little tricky and fancy. Some people like to ship their stuff in poly mailers. This is kind of like the cheapest way to go, honestly. You can get 100 poly mailers on Amazon for anywhere between like $7 or $8. Some people like to brand their poly mailers. I know that that also would cost you a lot more money, only because now they're custom. A lot of companies like to go with boxes. Maybe if you're selling like B2B to other businesses, then you may have want to upfront and put up that cost of maybe making your packaging just look a lot more special. But that will also be custom pricing as well. The way I like to do it is poly mailers, basically because it's really inexpensive and the products are easy to find. They're right there on Amazon. If you guys want me to go in specific on how I really like to ship my items and my little tips and tricks, then just leave a comment down below and I'll tell you guys and I'll make a video. So, also you have to worry about shipping costs. I like to make an account with USPS and basically just ship my items through that way. Or if you're selling on a platform like Amazon or Etsy, they'll have the shipping and everything set up for you and you'll pay straight like that. And you'll pay straight through the website like that. All right, guys, so I hope this video was really helpful. Basically, we just went over how to start your business from beginning to the end, just being really budget friendly. So since you guys had just started your t-shirt business, I'm pretty sure you're looking for customers. So jump over to the next video and I'll show you guys where exactly to find customers to start selling these t-shirts. Bye. Little bits of money.